Alright guys, so this is the LG G6, the phone that I picked up. As you can see, it's got an always on display, which I think is really cool. I really like that, and it's all black. The only thing is, with it being all black is, well, the fingerprints, you can probably see them. Which is a shame really, being like, you know, because it's nice to keep it nice and clean, but you're just forever cleaning them. It actually comes with a screen protector on it already as well. So I've received my Slickwrap, which is actually a black leather skin for a black phone, but I'm sure it'll look pretty cool when I've installed it. What I really like about this is the fingerprint scanner is actually on the back, so I just touch it with my finger and it brings the display on straight away. And as you can see, the display is quite large. There's not very many bezels anymore, which is something I really like, and it's very responsive as well. I'm actually using a different launcher on this, the EV launcher, which I much prefer. I've always used it, well, I haven't always used it, I've used it for quite a long time though, and I think it's really good, so I highly recommend it. Let's get into the wrap, the skin, and have a look and see what that looks like. So here's the skin. It comes in this nice little packaging. I like that, that's pretty cool. Hopefully this hasn't been bent in transit or something like that, so it doesn't work. Oh, nice. Anything else in it? Nope, it's everything in there. Just my receipt. Right, so here it is. This is the skin, and it looks really cool as well. It actually feels really good as well, just from feeling it right now. I'm not sure how easy it is to actually put it on the phone, but I'm about to find out. So here's the back skin, and it actually does feel like leather, which is like a really amazing thing. I didn't realise it'd actually feel like it, but it does. That's really cool. Sticker as well for Slickwraps, SW. Don't know where I'll put that, because I'm not going to be putting it on my phone. I guess I could, but I probably won't. And a nice little cleaning cloth, because I'm obviously going to have to clean all those dastardly finger marks off. And then, oh, I see, this is to go, this goes on the front, so not the whole thing. There's actually a very, very fine, you might be able to see it in the video, I don't know, but there's like a fine line and you've got to pull it out. So this edge will sit on the front of the phone, so that it will all look the same. So the sides, the back, and then the front edge here. That's really cool. So there doesn't appear to be any instructions. I assume I just get cleaning and then get it stuck on. So I'm going to have a quick look on the website, make sure, then we'll see. Just had a quick look online, and I can see that on the actual Slickwrap's website they actually do have instructional videos on how to install this product onto your phone. So here it is, as you can see. I've got the LG G6, and they've actually got an instructional video on how to install this. So I'm going to give that a whirl, and then I'm going to see about actually installing it, and hopefully I can get it on video for you guys. Alright, so here we go. I'm going to start on the front, just give it a good clean. Make sure I get off all the oily residue from my hands, and then I'm going to start by applying the front, then the back and the sides and the top and all that. Now I'll just speed up that process so you can see the finished product. So here it goes. So yeah, I kind of screwed that one up. Obviously you can't do it over the screen protector. You have to remove the screen protector, and it has to be directly on the glass, and I didn't realise that. So it's lifted the screen protector up. So that seems to have gone on well. I did have a little mishap, but I managed to sorted out, luckily, and it pulled off. I'm not sure if there's actually something stuck on the camera already, like some sort of film on there, protective film, so when I put it on I don't know if it's going to mess it up, but we'll find out, I guess. So I've got most of the skin on now, and I'm going to finally reattempt to see if I can get this on. I'm going to see if maybe, just maybe, I'll be able to get it on, but I doubt it. If it doesn't work, then I won't bother putting it on. So unfortunately I did actually damage the screen protector. I don't know if you can see it, but let's see if I can get it on there. Can you see that those little bubbles? That's actually where it's damaged the screen protector, because I have actually tried to put this over the top of a screen protector, which you're not supposed to do apparently, but either way I managed to do it. Now I've just got to hair dry the edges so that they'll sit flush. Don't know if it'll focus on it, probably not, but they need to be flush at the edges there, and they're not. There you go, you can see the bubbles now. So I've just got to sort those edges out and I'll be done. Shame about the screen protector, but not much I can do about it. I'll live with it for now. I'd rather have my screen kept nice than you know, and free of damage, rather than getting damaged just for the sake of a few bubbles. There isn't any on the rest of the display, it's just at the top, so I'm alright with that. So guys, I've finished installing the Slickwrap on my LG G6, and I can say it was actually quite difficult to do. It's my first time doing it, and I've never done actually put on a Slickwrap before on a phone. So yes, it is pretty cool. As you can see the actual texture on the wrap that I've actually put on. But if you're going to put one on, do not put it over the front, like on the front here, like as you can see around the edge that I've got there. Do not put it over a screen protector like I did, because you'll find that the whole screen protector will just lift up and you won't be able to actually apply it. I've managed to do it through like some sort of miracle and actually save it, because I really screwed the whole thing up and it just wouldn't pull off. And when I was actually trying to pull off this center section here, like all the bit of the screen in the middle, it was pulling off the entire screen protector as well underneath. So I'd never recommend doing that. Now I've got like tiny little air bubbles and something underneath the actual screen there, underneath the screen protector. So I don't know about that. I might end up getting a new screen protector and actually just getting rid of the front bit of the Slickwrap, because I don't really like the idea of that. But I want a screen protector at the end of the day, and this doesn't provide a screen protector, which I think is something that they could do. They could actually make it so that it was a screen protector as well as a wrap on the front of the phone. I think that would be a lot more helpful, and it would obviously protect the phone more. Now for the edges and stuff, the edges seem to be okay. After applying the hairdryer and that, it seems to have stuck down really well. The only gripe I've got with it is actually the buttons here on the side, because the wrap seems to have, well, it's so precise that you can't really see it, but they're now flush with the wrap itself, which is really like awkward to push the buttons now, and they seem to get stuck in there as well. So I hope that doesn't affect my volume all the time. If it does, then again I'll have to pull it off the sides. The only other thing I've got to say about it is like the back here. I mean, it looks cool. I've put one over here over the fingerprint sensor. Now I think that will actually stop the fingerprint sensor from working, which, well, it will be an issue, because that means I'll be taking that off, because I use my fingerprint sensor all the time to unlock my phone. Looks cool, but yeah, again, it stops the, I'm assuming it stops the fingerprint sensor. I haven't tried it yet, so you know, don't hold me to that. But definitely, if you're going to have a Slickwrap, the back's no problem. I think it's brilliant, and it will protect the back of the phone from getting scratched and everything. So even if you don't apply like all the rest of it, like around the edges and on the front and things like that, like I have, if you just apply it literally just to the back of the phone, well, that's still really cool as well, because it's like a case. But just make sure, like I said, do not apply it over a screen protector. All in all, awesome product. Probably a little bit expensive for how awkward it was to put on, but that might be just me because I'm a bit inexperienced. So take it as you will. So I finished having a fiddle with the phone and testing out the fingerprint sensor, and it cannot pick up my fingerprint, obviously, through the wrap. So if you are using the fingerprint sensor on the back, you must take off, or not even apply in the first place, the little sticker that goes on the actual fingerprint sensor. It's purely cosmetic, so if you use that, you cannot use that feature. So to sum up, Slickwraps is a pretty cool thing, and I would recommend them. The only thing I have like as an issue is like it's a little bit complicated to actually install in the first place, but I suppose you get better the more that you actually install of them. You have to make sure it's paramount that you have no grease on your phone at all, because it hinders it sticking, as I've found. I washed my hands, I cleaned the surface, it was still not enough. It's a hot sticky day today, to be fair, so it made it a little bit harder. If you're going to be applying the wrap to the front of the phone, make sure that you don't have a screen protector already on there. You have to remove it first before you apply the wrap. Otherwise you'll find out, like I did the hard way, that it doesn't actually stick on, and then you can mess up the screen protector. You can end up messing up the wrap. So if you've got a screen protector on, don't apply it unless you've got balls of steel and you think that you can do it. I managed to save mine, like salvage it, but it was very difficult, and I'm actually going to be removing it anyway because it's clipping the camera ever so slightly. The only other gripe I've got really is the fingerprint sensor. If you put the sticker on the actual fingerprint sensor, the fingerprint sensor will no longer work. So make sure that if you are using that as a method of security for your phone, that you do not apply the wrap to the button. The wraps themselves are really cool, and I'd highly recommend them. I'm going to be linking to Slickwraps below this video if you want to check them out for yourselves. They do wraps for many different phones, so get yourself over there. This has been a review for the LG G6 Slickwrap. That's Tristan signing out. Catch you guys later. Thanks for watching.